Hi everyone, welcome back. Vicki Peters with the United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Today we're in Prentiss, Maine in Penobscot County. It's a township, and we are going to be looking at this house behind me that sits on 1 acre of land. So if you're looking for a getaway place, a year-round residence, maybe you're looking for a camp and a great hunting area, then this could be for you. And let's go ahead, and we're going to start on the inside today and look at the house, and then I'll show you around the outside. So this one-car garage is attached to the house, so you have direct access. You also could store much more than just one car in here, because back here you have all this storage as well. As you can see, they have their lawnmower in here, and you have a workbench over here with all the cabinets underneath for storage. You also have, and there is electricity out here, and the garage door is an automatic door opener. You also have storage here. So if if you have some toys, if you buy this for recreational purposes, you can store some snow sleds or ATVs or a fishing boat, whatever you would like. We'll go ahead and go in the house now. So if you happen to be here with your agent and you're wondering where the oil barrels are, there's 2 oil barrels. There's one here, so you have access here, and then the other one you have access here. So they're both 275-gallon tanks. So we're coming in from the garage area, and you walk into this room. I myself would use it as a sitting area, or you could use it as a mud room, place to take your shoes off, jackets. You could put some hangers, hooks here if you would like. You have a bunch of space actually here. And you also have a first floor bedroom, and it's a good size first floor bedroom. You have the closet here. You have the laminate flooring. So plenty of room for I believe this is a full size, so you could put a king size in here, no problem. We'll go ahead and we'll check out the kitchen next. So everything's been freshly painted. This house was built in 1950. However, it was remodeled in 1985. So you have the laminate flooring throughout here. You have the bar here, so eat-in kitchen, which is nice. There's lots of cupboard space. These appliances do stay. Electric stove and the refrigerator stays. You have this dining room area, so they actually had their kitchen table right here, so that's a nice area for that. And you have a pantry here. So you have like this cool wire on the back of the door, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves, so lots of room in there. Then you have this room too, so you could use this as your living room area. And you also have another room out here, so it's actually a good setup. So you could turn this into another bedroom, I guess, if you would like. There's no closet, but if you're looking for more room, I will note that right now there's no heat out in this room, so you wouldn't, unless it used as a seasonal place, you wouldn't be able to put a bedroom out here during the middle of winter. Or you could add a heat pump or something like that, I suppose. Okay, so let's go check out the bathroom. So as you come down the hallway past the pantry, you come into this room, and this is the washer and dryer room. So washer and dryer here. Your heating source is forced hot air. So this is a Miller gun furnace, and it's only 2 years old. So that was just installed 2 years ago. And you do have a cabinet here for towels. And you do have your full bath. So you have the shower stall, the vanity, and the toilet. So in the bathroom, in this little cubby, you have your hot water heater, which is electric. So we are now upstairs and there's 2 bedrooms up here. So you have extra bedrooms. I mean, if you do choose this to be a getaway or a hunting camp, or you have this extra room up here, you do have carpet, a banister here. So we'll go ahead and go into the second bedroom. So you do have these built-ins here for closet space, and on each side you have a place to hang clothes. You will see here where there's some old stains, but those are old. Since then they have put a metal roof on it, and that was installed in 2013. So let's go ahead and go outside and I'll show you around the house. So if you want to come with me, we'll go ahead and walk around the house and I'll show you the well and where the septic's at. I'm not sure what that is. If you know what that is, comment below. You do have vinyl siding. This does not sit on a full foundation, okay? It does have a footer around the middle section, but it is dirt floor underneath. So there's 2 wells on the property, 2 drilled wells. So you have one here. That's not the one that's hooked up. There's another one in this area here. It's underground. It's not above ground, and it's hooked up to that well. The reason they have 2 is because they weren't getting any water from that one, so they drilled another one, and then the water was pouring out of that one after they drilled the second one. So you could use either one. This is the access where you would get underneath. As you can see, it has a footer on this section, and then but it is dirt floor underneath. So and your septic system is actually, the tank is right in this area here. And then the leach field, you can see how this area is mowed down through there. So that's where the leach field was. The septic and leach field were installed in 1991. And I do have that septic design on file, so if you want a copy of that, just reach out to me. The septic was pumped in 2024. Yes, just a couple years ago. So you do have this outbuilding here, so more storage. So it's kind of set up like you have 3 different bays. So I'll go ahead and open up this one for you and you can kind of get the gist of it. I mean, if you wanted farm animals, you could use this for that, or you could use it for storage. So like I said, the way it's set up is it's kind of like you have bays and they're blocked off. So cool little added bonus. So again, there's 1 acre here, and the property line goes a little bit into the woods here, not far. And then you have 230 feet on the road. So again, we're in Prentiss, 1736 Park Street is where we're at in Prentiss Township. You do have a paved driveway here. And I'm going to take you over and show you, there is an easement here, okay? So let me show you that. So you see this driveway right here. So this half of that driveway is actually on this property. So the neighbor does have an easement to use half of the driveway down to their property. So that's it. No big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll walk back over the house and I'll recap everything. Okay, so thank you for taking the tour with me today in Prentiss Township. So we are about 30 minutes from Lincoln. So that would be your closest town where you would have all your amenities, groceries, doctor's offices, hospital, all that good stuff, restaurants. And if you want to know how far from other places, you can go ahead and Google it. So we have a 3-bedroom home, 1 on the first floor, 1 full bath. built in 1950, renovated in 1985. We have 2 drilled wells. We have a septic system that was installed in 1991. You have the roof that was put on in 2013. So the price on this property is $139,900. And if you would like any other information, my information will be at the bottom of the screen. Just reach out and I will provide that to you. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.